y'all. Figured I'd get on here and play some tunes for y'all collective. Even though y'all may not be able to see the guitar, I figure I'll leave my camera on. Hey, y'all give me a minute. I gotta tune my guitar, y'all. Y'all hold on a minute. What's good, y'all? It's a lot better than looking at a blank screen, huh? I'm right here, y'all. Y'all may not be able to see the guitar, but I'm about to play. I gotta tune this guitar up real quick. Y'all give me a minute. Come on, damn it. Lady, I just had to say that. What's good, y'all? Hey, y'all. Hey, can y'all hear the guitar good? I know y'all can't see me like y'all can see me good or whatever, but as long as y'all can hear, I don't really feel like being on camera. But I'm not gonna have it to where it's a blank screen. Like this is much better than a blank screen. You know what I'm saying? What it gonna do? I have no clue, but that's a funny question. I just recently come up with this riff for the other night, y'all. I know y'all can't see me that good, but just like I said to the new people that just joined, it's a guitar session. messed up right there. Hey, who likes that riff? This is being played in drop D, and the capo is on the first fret. If anybody wants to know, it's being played in drop D, and the capo is on the first fret of the guitar. Bro, that's how, oh, I like that. Hey, what's good, y'all? I know y'all can't D sharp. This is I don't really know much about the note chart, but I know that I'm playing in drop D and I have the capo on the first fret. But as a guitarist, I never knew how to read music, so I'm not really sure what key that I'm playing in. I just play by ear. Sounds like Chevelle. Man, Chevelle's a good band, yeah. Chevelle's awesome. Does kind of sound like that. It kind of sounds like Incubus and Chevelle mixed together. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm about to play that again. I'm gonna name this song as how can I name this song? Like this? It's very hypnotic. It's got like a hypnotic type of nostalgia sound to it. I'm gonna call it Far Away in the Distance. I'm gonna label it that. This tune right here, Far Away in the Distance. Hey, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of mountains, like hills in the background, but a big open field with hills on it. If that makes any sense. It's just got like this far type of sound to it. Oh, y'all heard that? I'm getting excited, y'all. Hey, I would get on camera right now, y'all, but I'm not really, it's not really a good time with the energy. You know what I'm saying? But just let me know if y'all like it, y'all. Like everybody's gonna have their own style of music, but oh yeah. This kind of reminds me of Incubus, though. It's "Wish You Were Here" by Incubus. It sounds kind of like that when I play this right here. Look, it just has that sound to it. It's not all the way like it, but it kind of gives it that. It's like a reminds me of that kind of tone. now? Damn, my voice is echoing through the amplifier. What the hell they got built in there? That damn mic. Hey! You heard? Look, hey, that go through the amp. Look. Hey! You heard that? Don't see it. Bro, how the hell this shit making me like, hey! You heard that? It echoes through the amp. Hey, bro. But anyways, look, we're about to play another tune. Bro, that sounds badass right there. How do that look? What's good, y'all? I'm gonna put the beat on you. Ready? Here we go. reading your comments, y'all. What pedals am I using? I'm not using any pedals. This is G Deck amp that I'm playing on. I wish I did have pedals. Where you switch to the distortion, I know what y'all talking about, but I don't use any pedals though. Bro, that galloping sound right there is just, I don't know, it sounds awesome. Like how I open, like how I let the strings ring for a little while, look, like this. Just for a little while, and then I go back and do that galloping again. It's like a lot of palm muting and galloping that I do. Sometimes I do like a pull down, like right here, look. Y'all can barely hear it though. Hold on. Y'all can barely hear it, like whenever, it's like a hammer on, hammer off that I do with these frets right here. How I slide at the same time, it's like a hammer on, hammer off slide, if that makes any sense. But it gives it this effect to where it's like a, I don't know how to explain it, but look. Like that. You could tell I slide at the last minute like that. keep hitting the wrong note. Bro, that sounds good. That sounds badass, don't it? I just had to get the pattern right with the picking pattern. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play that again. Y'all ready? Look. What's good, y'all? I'm gonna show y'all what key I'm playing in a little while. Hold on. But that'd be a song you could jam to while driving. I'm gonna have to come up with a what they call that, a build up. There we go. Hey, you know what that would sound good with is y'all know how they got that option of where it fades in and fades out? That would be a good tone to keep playing to where it fades out. Where it just like the volume gets lower and lower and lower. That's what that reminds me of. That sounds like something that would fade out to. This right here. and then it just starts getting lower and lower and lower and lower until there's no sound to it. That would be like a fade out. That would be good for a fade out, yeah. The beat and everything. The beat and everything. This right here. y'all. I know this ain't the best camera angle right here. How y'all doing tonight? Well, this morning now. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Lady, hey, how y'all doing tonight? Today, what's good with y'all, collective? I'm here, y'all. This kind of like a bad camera angle. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Hey, happy birthday, for real. But my voice echoing. Oh shit, what kind of word is that? Echoing. It's echoing through the amp, y'all. It's echoing through the amp, lady. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome. You're welcome, you know what I'm saying? What it gonna do? Bro, I was getting excited on the guitar earlier, bro. Hey, I was playing this certain rhythm. I don't know, bro. It's just certain keys that I hit on the guitar, bro. It's like it brings a side of nostalgia over me. What's good, y'all? What y'all doing out there? I'm sitting over here jamming on the guitar. The guitar, you know what I'm saying? Guitar. What Scorpio man plays? Play the guitar, you know what I'm saying? Guitar, lady. Y'all know I gotta get my soda, y'all. Hey, that King of Cups comes out with that cup. That's me drinking my soda. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I can literally see somebody. Who the fuck is this King of Cups that keeps coming out with a damn drink in his hand? That's me, lady. You know what I'm saying? Always got a soda in my hand. Always sitting in the chair. I'm telling you. What it gonna do? Like, damn, bro. Hey, the man's just drinking a soda. Leave him alone, lady. You know what I'm saying? That's me, bro. I'm telling you, hey, I just noticed that the other day when I pulled the King of Cups. King of Cups sitting in the chair with a damn, it's a cup in his hand. That's me, you know what I'm saying? Always got a soda in his hand. Mm-hmm. Yep. So what y'all doing today or tonight? Just coming up with lyrics with that riff that I was playing a few minutes ago. Hey, this amp records. Like, this amp records, but it don't record long. Bro, if this amp will record a long time, bro, I could go back and play like solos to what I'm playing. I wish I could change the beat to it's a G-Deck amp. It's a G-Deck. And they got like certain buttons on there. It says drums. They got a built-in tuner on the amp. You can record things. They got audio, utility, FX, amp. And you could save like you could change the tempo of like the beat that you want or whatever, but you can't change the rhythm though. Like there's certain distortion that's on this amp that's built in. to where you can't change the drum beat. That's what I don't like about it. Like, you should be able to change the drum beat, but keep the distortion. There's a certain setting I put on this amp on that has a distortion that I like, where it echoes. It has like a delay effect where you ain't got to sit there and fix it yourself for it to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's called Levy. It's called Levy. Levee. Levy. I mean, and it's in the key of B. And it says 110 beats per minute. Like, just like I said, bro, you can switch that, but you can't switch the beat itself. Like, come on, man. But that'd be cool if I could switch it to another beat. You know? Hey, y'all, I'm here. But yeah, I was reading my cards the other day, like just to pull a card just for the hell of it. And it's like the King of Cups. It's like, sure enough, that is me, bro. Sitting in a chair holding a cup in his hand. That's me with my soda. Bro, I wonder who else out there, like, if they like the King of Cups or whatever, like they could be a King of Cups somewhere in the energy. I wonder how, like, other people that don't know me personally, like, before they meet me, somebody pulls like, hey, you could be meeting the King of Cups or something, and it's like they never know that. Damn, it's really this guy. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But that's crazy as hell that how you're animated. Like, that's the animated version. You know what I'm saying? That's the animated version of you. Bruh, that card came out whenever my mom and dad, like, before they even met each other, bro. When she went to a reader, like, she was having a hard time with finding her way in life. And she went to a tarot reader, bro, and that card came out for my dad, the King of Cups. And that reader told it was an elderly man that read her cards that said that there was going to be a Scorpio man that was going to appear in her energy. And she was going to last a long time with it. She wasn't ever going to be able to forget about him. She was going to have a hard time forgetting about him. And he showed up as King of Cups. Sure enough. He came out as the King of Cups, but that was the King of Hearts, so that's the thing. He came out as the King of Hearts. Because it was, I think it was read with bicycle cards. Or I want to say I think he used regular tarot cards, but there was bicycle cards too. Because you could read tarot with bicycle cards. But yeah, sure enough, bro, he came out as the King of Cups. Didn't even know the man. Didn't even know him, bro. And sure enough, bro, several months down the line, she come across Scorpio man. There he was. That's crazy how that guy predicted that, how they was going to last a long time. But it lasted, I want to say it was 30 or 40 something years marriage. That's a long time. A long time. That's crazy how cards could literally, like, I mean, you can't really let a tarot card reading define your future because your future is never set in stone. But I mean, like, how it turned out, bro, that's crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? She said she knew when she met him, bro, she knew that. When she met my dad, she knew that. She talked to me about it. She's like, well, I met your daddy, boy. I knew it right then and there. He did too. But yeah, she talked to me about it. She talked to me about like a reader. That's what I try to get her to understand, bro, because she really wasn't comfortable with me reading tarot cards because she heard a lot of dark stuff about them. I said, Mama, look, I'm gonna be okay. I promise you, I will be fine. Okay. And then as time went on, and this was back in August of 2020, whenever I first got my first deck of cards, tarot cards. And I reminded her that I said, Ma, you can't say nothing because you went to a reader before. She's like, you know what? That's right. I did go to a reader. I said, exactly. Did anything bad happen? Like, was it a bad experience? She said, no. I said, yeah, exactly. She said, well, you do got a point. And then as I started reading them, she's like, it really ain't that bad. I say, hey, Ma, look, I do reads. I didn't know how to read them, though. It took me a long time to read them, bro. It took me a good minute to learn how to read those cards. But most people be like, damn, bro, you're an intuitive person. You already have the clairvoyant ability. Like, it should just come naturally. No, it does not. I don't know about other people, but, bro, it was hard to read them cards. I didn't know what the hell, how to read them. Like, what the hell is this? That's how it felt. I literally had to go look up the logical meanings to my tarot cards, y'all. Tarot cards. My tarot cards. I had to go look up the logical meanings, but that's 78 cards that you got to literally sit there and study. You got to study if you read reversals, you're going to have to read the upright, all 78 cards. And then you got to go back and study the reversal, which is 78 cards again. Again. Gotta go back again. Study them again, lady. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That word is funny, by the way. Look, hey, y'all ain't gotta be a lady, no. It's just the word lady's funny. Lady? Lady! You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So what y'all doing? If y'all question what that is, that's a lot. Like, I don't have a light bulb up there. That's what that is. That's where a light goes, a light bulb. So if it looks weird, somebody questioned it earlier, so it looks weird. That's where a light bulb goes. You know what I'm saying? So the word lady's funny. I come up with that a long time ago because this card right here come up in reverse. The Queen of Swords come up in reverse. And like there was arguing, it was this energy and somebody. It was a Queen of Swords and a King of Swords in reverse, going at it back and forth and trying to lie and like ain't nothing made sense. I said, "What the hell are you doing, lady?" You know what I'm saying? That's what I said about this card. But yeah, they had a King of Swords and a Queen of Swords that was arguing back and forth with each other in a relationship. And one of them got caught in lies. And the lies that they was telling the other person didn't make any sense. And it just kept going back and forth and back and forth. Bro, these cards, you can literally hear a conversation going on. If you're clairaudient or clairvoyant, you can literally hear these energies going back and forth with each other. Arguing and bickering, trying to get the upper hand, like, well, you said it first. Bro, you you ever had somebody do that? What you ever had somebody say that to you? Where you stop first? Bro, I told somebody that a while back. I said, look, somebody told me, somebody trying to tell me to shut. This was years back, bro. Like I remember that. Somebody told me to shut up. I said, you shut up first. Bro, that's fucking petty, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's funny, yeah. Look, hey, when you say it like that, like you first, you first. Bro, many people may not think that's funny, bro. But I'm gonna tell you right now. You get in an argument with somebody, bro. They tell you something, and you say and you first like that. That's funny. That's so fucking petty, man. That's petty. First. Hey, don't that word don't that word have like a competitive sound to it? Like you first. Don't they have like a competitive sound to it? That's why it sounds funny, bro, because it don't matter. Like, that's another thing that I picked that word up in a while back with a reading. They had two people that want to talk to each other, but it was like somebody was waiting on somebody to talk to somebody else first. It's like it don't matter who talks to who first. How I said that? That word has always been funny, bro. I don't know. Like, and it's not but first, let me take a selfie. It's not that song. It's just a word for it. I didn't get that word from that song. It's just something very significant about that word whenever I was in an argument a long time ago. And I said that, bro, it's funny. A lot of people think it's that song, but first, let me take a it ain't nothing to do with that. It's just a word, bro. It's fucking hilarious. Because it has like a competitive sound to it. Like you first. If you eat first. Bro, if y'all hear somebody say that, if you start saying it for a while and you start saying that, bro, you hear somebody say that, just bust out with that word first. It's funny how different people pronounce it. Like, especially if they have like if they say it like that, like first, like that. First. I never knew a I never knew a bullshit word like that could be funny. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. I just got my weird quirk side. I just think the word's hilarious. Good. Good. Magic. Hey, y'all hold on a minute. All right, there we go. Hold on, y'all. Hey, y'all can see me? Excuse the background, y'all. I still got to paint over all this right here. I kind of feel like doing a reading, but I don't know though, y'all. Y'all can hear me good? It's the background's distracting. I'm gonna have to paint over that. Like this flower pattern. Excuse the wallpaper on the background, y'all. It ain't that damn important. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey. Let's go ahead and do a read. Y'all ready? See what's going on with the current energy, y'all. What's going on with the current energy, Holy Spirit? What's going on with the current energy? For June of 2025. Bro, this year is flying already. I mean, I really don't pay attention to that anymore, but it's like, damn, bro. So what's going on with the current energy? Nine of Wands at the bottom. Five of Swords reverse. Queen of Cups. Somebody's in love. Somebody's in love that you're not talking to. So the both of you are not talking to each other physically. This could be someone that may not be from your past and may be kind of at a long distance. For some of you out there. Oh, Tower card. The Fool card. Someone has a very intense type of fascination when it comes to the way you talk. Someone's in love with the way some of you out there may talk. This is speaking. Lady. So someone's in love with the way someone talks. Temperance reverse. Oh, somebody tried to masquerade. Oh, this happened in the past. Somebody tried to masquerade as someone's soulmate, but yet they really wasn't. And there's some information coming out about, oh, King of Swords reverse. Yeah, Five of Wands reverse. The Eight of Swords, damn. The Ace of Cups. The Three of Swords reverse. So it turns out that you wasn't behind a conversation in the past being had with somebody that really has feelings for you. Oh, Knight of Swords. King of Swords reverse. Damn. Somebody tried to get in the way of something before it could even start in the past, bro. But this person still has strong love and feelings for you. It can't seem to get you off their head. Lady, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what the hell you want me to call her? It's a lady. It's sitting in a chair. Lady, you know what I'm saying? It's a queen. Lady. Lady. What it is, lady. Okay, so someone that, some of you could be a water sign or have to be, or some of you could be an air sign. Air sign, water sign very heavily here. So you could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And there's an individual that, from the past with the Six of Cups reverse, this happened in the past, and this individual may be in a long distance, but this individual feels as if they cannot move on from your energy because they found out that you wasn't behind talking to them in the past. Someone tried to get in the way to try to make you look bad, bro. And it turns out you wasn't the one that was sitting there causing any harm. And this person still has feelings for you. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. And this individual is analyzing this at a logical viewpoint. They're making a head over heart decision that this is what it is. And I'm getting that somebody could have let this person know that this wasn't you that was talking to them. This is a straightforward message. And some of you could be picking this individual up intuitively. Don't have to. But this individual definitely cannot seem to get you off their mind. You could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Or this could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius who may be in their head about you. Don't have to be. But this individual definitely cannot seem to get you off their head. With the Eight of Swords energy, that's all about. It's like they have common thoughts. Like they're not bothered by the thoughts of you. They want to have this type of. This is trying to form some type of telepathic connection. And it could be forming with the Ace of Cups. This person had trust their intuition in the past that something wasn't coming from you. There was something that was off that kept on tugging at this individual, like an off gut feeling. They kept feeling something that was off with some type of conversation. And they should have trusted their intuition that to not contact, not conversate back with this person. This wasn't you that they was talking to, bro. And there's a Queen of Swords that knows something. Dang. Queen of Swords could have let the Queen of Cups know that. So that's what I have here for the read. It's a straightforward message. So someone has an epiphany moment. This is a shocking surprise to somebody that somebody is actually innocent, and you didn't have any contact with the individual. And this individual is indeed someone that you don't know. Like you could know them by the energy. If you feel like somebody, like some loving energy or caring energy out of nowheres, this could be coming from this individual. But you don't know them when it comes to being in physical contact with them. So you may not know them like that. Somebody got in the way of a connection before it could even start, bro, physically. This wasn't you in the past with the Six of Cups reverse communicating with this person. For some of you, this could have happened around last summertime. I'm getting something to do with last summer. This could have happened. Yeah. You didn't have any contact with this person. But it's like you linger in this individual's energy continuously. And they're not bothered by that because they can feel that you're a genuine person. Like this person's connected to their intuition. They can feel that your energy is genuine. And they should have listened to their gut feeling in the past that this wasn't coming from you. If somebody tried to talk to them, that wasn't you that was conversating with them. You know? So guess what? This person don't have to worry about if they got their feelings hurt. This wasn't you that was hurting their feelings. So in reality, this right here is making this individual super excited to know that you wasn't behind causing any type of heartache to them. It looked like to me someone is in their head, like this giving the vibes in their head and going and super mad at the fact that this individual knows this. And yet this ain't stopping them from having feelings for you. Look at that, you know what I'm saying? Look at him. Look at him with a Knight of Swords. Damn, brother, it look like this dude about to levitate off the ground with the horse, huh? He about to skip across the whole Atlantic Ocean. Pacific Ocean, Atlantic. Yeah. That's how fast he can run. Like, damn, bro, how fast he gonna get that horse to run? Look like he about to levitate off the ground. He about to turn that horse to the next level Superman. It gonna call it, instead of horsepower, it gonna call it a horse. No, instead of calling it horsepower, there's another word I'm looking for. Man, I just screwed the whole joke up. Just keep going along with the message. But anyways, hold on. But anyways, it's like, damn, bro, whoever this individual is, it's like they trying to get the horse to levitate off the ground. Somebody literally thinks that they can skip across the whole damn. That's what I'm getting. They literally think they can skip across the whole fucking Boy, this person in their head, yeah, they mad. Yeah, they mad. Look, they mad. Oh, they mad. Look at them. You know what I'm saying? Look at them. But that remind me of like a troll. Like, this give me the vibes like, okay, so this cinemas could have been getting trolled off a fake account. Like I'm getting something to do with a troll like off a fake account. But this give me the vibes of like the movie Ernest. All them trolls, you know what I'm saying? And the crowd goes wild, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm getting that saying from Ernest, like it's Ernest scared through. Do you smell fish? How he does that? Somebody was trolling this person. That's what I'm getting with the Knight of Swords energy. This give me the vibe somebody get mad because they got found out like somebody was being trolled. Damn, bro, that must look really fucking stupid. A troll get mad. You know what I'm saying? Bro, imagine one of them trolls get mad off of Ernest Scared Stupid. You ever watch that movie? Hey, booger lips. Yeah, hey, y'all remember that scene? How about a bumper sandwich, booger lips? Bro, whoever this individual is, bro, like they was possibly trolled, like not doing it in a goofy way. This person was being trolled, bro, is what it looks like. That's what this feels like with the Knight of Swords. Like just a troll energy. they should have put, whoever this is I was trolling, but they should have put their username as Booger Lips. They should have did that. They should have put that as a username instead of they should have put that as username Booger Lips. Oh, I'm also getting the other movie Ernest when they had Nash and Ernest. Somebody was trying to imposter Ernest, bro. Somebody was trying to imposter Ernest. There's a reason why I'm channeling his energy. Y'all remember how they switched him and Nash? How both of them, like they tried to switch him and Nash around? And everybody thought that was still Nash that was in there. But it wasn't, bro. It was Ernest. Ernest shouldn't have been there, bro. Ernest shouldn't have been there. They swapped them out. And when it came to his old lady, she didn't know that. Like, she felt like something wasn't right with his voice, Nash's voice. It wasn't the same as Ernest's voice. And she felt like she knew something was suspicious and off about that. And then she found out, bro, that wasn't really Ernest. I don't know if you ever watched the Ernest movies. Booger Lips. You know what they is. Look, this person right here, man. They mad. They got a bumper sandwich, all right. Booger Lips. You know what they is. Got snot running out. Look, I got a fucking. I'm telling you, bro, it look like he got a demented congestive fucking cold or something. You know what I'm saying? Like a congestive cold. Hey, Ernest even said that too. Yeah, he's like, man, I don't. You always had this nasty cold about you. You know what I'm saying? Well, no shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you always had a nasty cold ever since me and you met each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, however he said that. Got more than a nasty cold, brother. Man, you better stay away from that troll. You know what I'm saying? Better stay away from the troll, man. The troll gonna get you, hey, Booger Lips. Every time they see this sentiment, they gonna call him Booger Lips. You know what I'm saying? They'll call him Booger Lips. Hey, what's good, y'all? They gonna call him Booger Lips Collective. Every time this individual, whoever this Queen of Cups or King of Cups is up here, every time they think about this individual, they gonna think of him as Booger Lips. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Then whenever Ernest would do that, ew, like that was funny. That was funny. Hey, who in here ever watched the Ernest movies? Because I'm getting from this reading right here, bro. Somebody was literally trolling. Like, somebody's nasty. Like, this is a nasty energy. Like, if you really look at that troll, bro, in that movie, Ernest, bro, that's a nasty, fucking slimy energy, bro. Nasty. Nasty. You know what I'm saying? Nasty. Dirty. Dirty. I'm telling you. Dirty. How I say that? It's dirty. This ain't funny though, bro. Like somebody could literally like did something to somebody, bro. Like tried to imposter someone with a 2 cup traverse. But the best part about it is this person got clarity on that wasn't you. And the best part about this is they still got feelings. What it looks like, y'all still got a chance to speak to each other. And someone right here knows who's behind that. Sagittarius with the Queen of Swords, and then we have the Temple Traverse. We have Aquarius energy. Someone knows who's behind that. Okay, so someone could have been very nasty to this individual, but yet you wasn't hurting them, cause that wasn't you that was behind that. It was a look like to me a damn troll, bro. Look, then you got this right here. Look at that. Someone was definitely trolling someone, and not in a good way. There's a reason why I'm channeling the movie Ernest. I don't know if y'all watch Ernest, but Ernest is a character to where he's funny. He's like a comedian, like he's very funny. And one of the movies I channeled was Ernest Scared Stupid. That was one of them, and the other Ernest movie where they swapped him and Nash. He had an imposter that looked like him, but it wasn't him. It looked just like him, though. But there was something that was there. Like, you could tell the difference, bro, just by the voice. There was something that made them different in a strange way. The hair, too. Like, Ernest always wore his cap. This dude didn't wear his cap, which would be Nash. And I know it's a movie, but they had Ernest in jail, bro. He wasn't supposed to be there. Look, then you got this right here. They had poor Ernest in jail, bro. Ernest didn't do shit wrong. Well, fucking Nash, the one that was doing shit, trying to imposter him. And everybody knew, bro. I'm going to tell you right now, the cops didn't know nothing in the movie. But everybody knew that was Ernest that was in there. Ernest didn't belong there, brother. I know it's a movie, but he didn't belong there because he's not Nash, bro. He's Ernest. Okay, so somebody trying to get somebody in trouble over the internet is what it looked like to me with some type of conversations. Damn. And whoever this imposter is getting caught up. Somebody got the truth. Got the evidence. I'm telling you. Hold on, y'all. Somebody definitely got the evidence. With the Queen of Swords. I mean, some of you could be the Queen of Swords. That's what I tell y'all, bro. Like, in one of my other reads, it's best to video chat someone rather than sit there and talk back and forth through messages, because you really don't know who they are. You know? Because when you video chat somebody, then that right there, you're going to be able to determine whether or not that's the real. If they don't want to get on cat, if there's always an excuse, it's a catfishing account, bro. You got to test that out over and over and over. You make sure, like, if something feels off, trust your gut feeling. But it would be best, like, with a situation like this, where some people are shy to get on camera, to video chat. But I'm getting this person wouldn't have no problem video chatting you. But this right here, at the conversations that was going on, they didn't even talk to each other. Like, they possibly didn't even talk to each other over the phones, what it looked like. Or they could have. I don't know though. But whoever this is, bro, this definitely been proven. This wasn't you that was behind these conversations here. I'm getting like a troll energy, like a very, like a nasty energy. Nasty. 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 You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta excuse me, y'all. My sinuses are stopped up, so if I sound like I'm talking through my nose, that's why. I don't know if y'all can hear me good. I try my best, y'all. I wouldn't even worry about it. I wouldn't even worry about it, y'all. Whoever this resonate with, I wouldn't even worry about it. Because whoever this individual is has clarity on it, and look from the looks of it, they got feelings for you. Good. Good. I'm not really getting this as the recent past. I'm getting like this may be like last summer. I'm getting that from this energy right here. Something about last summer. Or could have been around Aquarius season of last year, which would be February, right? Something about February, January. That would be around, I'm getting something very significant about January 27th through February. Don't have to be. January 28th, that would be Aquarius season. This person can have Aquarius in a chart. Could have happened at least January 28th. We have 25th, 28th. That's Aquarius. I want to say Aquarius starts January 20th, right? January 25th or January 20th. I know beyond January 22nd, I definitely know beyond January 26th, that would be Aquarius season. Something very significant about Aquarius. Or this could be Aquarius this was done to. Jim Carrey. People said before, like, I remind them, like, well, like, whenever I get my goofy side, like, just certain facial expressions I make, and I change my voice, like, man, you remind me of him. Jim Carrey. Good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie. How he says that? Good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie. Shrimp on the barbie. She said, let's not. Rejected, boy. You got rejected. Then he got in the back seat. He act like somebody else was driving a limousine. He thought he could be slick. And she straight up turned him down. Let's not. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that was funny whenever what that was. Whenever he went up to the door for Mary and he was all like nervous, he was like that. He's like, he started studying. Exactly. You knew I was crazy about her. How he said that? Yeah, you knew I was crazy about Freddie Felcher. How they said that? Yeah, that's stop. You did it. Mr. French Tickler. How he said that? Stupid motherfucker. We're landing on the moon. How he said that? Bro, y'all remember whenever he said, hey, you remember whenever he sat in the bar and he did that loud ass burp after he took that sip? How that lady came, sat by him, and he did that loud ass burp. Y'all remember that? Like, man, you must be having a bad day, huh? He was like, doing a face like that. He was irritated because he's supposed to be married and she wasn't there. She was with the other one, man. You know? Bro, if I ever made a movie, I'd probably make a movie or something like that, like with my comedian side. You know? And then whenever they was at the restaurant, and then they was arguing over who was gonna eat what hot pepper first. Y'all remember the whole jar of peppers? He's like, they'll do it if the other one would. He's like, you go first. How he said that? No, you go first. It's like, and that's where they said that at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it may seem like I'm tipsy right now, but I'm really not. Y'all, I'm just in a goofy energy. It's a funny energy I'm in right now. I got that way the other night too, so I don't know what it is, bro. It's like it's a good energy, you know. I remember that. And then they hit Seabass in the head with that salt shaker. He said, "What the hell?" Damn. What is another funny scene out that movie? I'm trying to think of another funny scene. Oh yeah, whenever he was wearing the extra gloves, whenever they was by the fire, and he was warming up his hands, he was like, man, maybe you should wear these extra gloves." Then it pissed him off. Did he try to call the briefcase a curse when they had all kind of money in it? Like, fuck, stupid, man. All they had to do was open the damn thing up. You know what I'm saying? He threw a whole damn. He's about to throw the whole good thing of money right straight in the damn lake. Stupid. You know, straight in the lake or the pond, whatever the hell it is. And then what makes it even much more funnier is he tries to make things up with him by selling a damn the sheepdog van, and gets a damn motorbike and goes to Aspen, Colorado with it freezing like no damn heater, no nothing, bro. Damn, bro, you gonna freeze. I'm telling you, bro, you gonna freeze. You gonna freeze. How they gonna sell the whole damn sheepdog van and get a damn motorbike? Yeah, y'all remember, y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Bro, it's just funny thinking about it because they know it's gonna be cold there, bro. Like, hey, damn, bro, it's freezing cold. Then they gonna sell the whole damn sheepdog van, get a damn motorbike. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I remember that. I remember that saying right there. That was funny. Slippy Slappy. How he said that? Simmons Psalms, once Swinton. How he was saying that? Slippy Slappy. I'm trying to think of another funny scene from that movie. Oh, whenever he was having that dream, you remember that? Whenever he was having that dream of Mary, and the chickens started flying everywhere. She opened the door. He was in the dream. You remember that? Whenever he was dreaming, he was telling them stupid jokes. That was a funny scene right there. I'm trying to remember another funny scene of that movie. Oh, when he did that annoying sound. Hey, when he told that when he did that sound, like that. What's good, y'all? Yeah, I remember that whenever he did that annoying sound. But yeah, there's definitely a connection that didn't even get the chance to form here, y'all, with the Two of Cups reverse. There was something about a connection that didn't even form or have the chance to form because somebody screwed something up last summer. And then you got the sun right here too, or it could have been last Aquarius season. It's Aquarius. This give me the vibes of distant past. So yeah, that would be about a year ago. There's something very significant about last summer, and they have Aquarius energy very heavily. Nah, this don't pretend. Pretend. This don't pertain like a twin. It's just a very very strong. Look like to me a strong lover connection. There is a lot of strong soulmate compatibility here, but I'm not really getting any twin flame in it. I mean, it could to those that believe in that, but I'm getting just a strong emotional connection that some of you out there may have with someone, or you could have had that with them, but yet somebody try to get in the way and try to screw that all up with trolling them. That's what it looked like somebody was being trolled somewhere around last summer with the sun or Aquarius season. That's what it looked like. And somebody knows it wasn't you. This individual knows it wasn't you. And it's like this individual can't seem to get you off their mind because they know that wasn't you and they feel bad. They feel a lot of regretful energy. But they feel relieved to know that this wasn't actually you because you wasn't causing any harm with a Three of Swords reverse. It's all about causing harm, but it's in reverse. And whoever this individual is that this individual knows was doing that is pissed off because they know that they found out. You know what I'm saying? What they gonna do? What they gonna do? Skip across the whole Pacific Ocean? That's what it look like to me. Break. I'm telling you right now, he gonna make that horse run so fast, bro, he gonna levitate up off the ground. He gonna be flying. What do you think this is? The movie Aladdin, where cars just float up in the air? You just start floating up and just fly? There, brother. They gotta put a cape on, you know what I'm saying? They gotta put a cape on. They think they some kind of Superman or Superwoman. You know what I'm saying? Tell you right now, Bray got that horse running pretty fast. See just how fast he can run, huh? See just how fast they can run. They gotta put their helmet on first, you know what I'm saying? They gotta put their helmet on first. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, they gotta go back, they gotta get their helmet on, they gotta get their helmet. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this energy right here is fast. Fast. 222 is I'm saying that fast. Very fast energy. It's like somebody is trying to prove just how fast like fast they could do something like more than somebody else. Like this this give me the vibes of like a competitive energy with the Knight of Swords, like somebody thinks they faster than somebody else or something with a Knight of Swords. Like who could get who could communicate and screw something up like somebody definitely screwed the connection up before it could even manifest as between you and them. For sure. Somebody definitely screwed up a connection before it could even manifest between you and them. I wanted to say me. Maybe this could be resonating with me. I don't know. Or this could be like from y'all viewpoint, like you as in me as in you, etc. Like if y'all watch it, you would consider to be like you, but you call yourself like me, etc. Somebody was definitely doing something to confuse something here, is what it sounds like. But the clarity has already came through. Somebody's a fucking word twister too. Somebody's a word twister. They like to twist words. They like to twist truths. They like to manipulate words. Cause somebody wish they could be you and they not. And this got them exposed. That's what it is. Say fucking you, bro. It's a fucking loser behind this account. That's what it is. And somebody knows it. Okay, so a Queen of Cups, and we have Queen of Swords. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces female. And we have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius female, both in the upright position. 2 court cards as a character with a King of Swords in reverse. So whoever this is that definitely has clarity on this with the 5 of Swords reverse, that they ain't got to have the damn guard up around you because you wasn't the ones that was talking to the individual. You know what I'm saying? Bro, being a spiritual healer is very draining. I don't know who else deals with that type of challenge or whatever. Like like a lot of people think it like it's all fun and games to be a spiritual healer, bro. Like having abilities, spiritual ability, but it's really not. It's really not. That stuff gets to be draining, bro. Sometimes, like you just want to shut that side off, but it's like, I mean, you can like not really ignore it. I mean, it's all about balance, really, like balancing the energies out. You can't like get too much overindulged in the spiritual side and neglect the physical world. Like that right there is going to create a lot of imbalances. It's all about balance when it comes to that. But to be honest with y'all, if this looks easy to y'all, reading tarot, it's really not. It's not, bro. It's not. If it was, I'd be on here reading cards every day. You have to be in the right state of mind, bro. You have to be in the right balanced energy in order to get an accurate reading. See, I'm in the right energy. I'm in a high vibrational energy right now. And you see how the messages are coming through? But I'm not like this all the time. That's the thing. And when the energy is off or it's not the right time to read, the messages are not going to better to flow through because people got to understand the cards do have logical meanings, but if the reader is not energetically charged or sitting there in a high vibrational energy and charged the right way, then the read is just it's not going to better to flow right. I don't know how other readers are out there, bro, but as a legitimate one, I have to make sure that the energy is balanced at a good level for me to read these cards, or otherwise, I'm not gonna read them. You know. It's just basically listening to your intuition when it's a good time to read. Because if you're in the negative energy, or if the energy is very negative, like a retrograde, a Mercury retrograde, or whatever it may be, that right there is going to throw the energy off, especially when it comes to some of these full moons. And some individuals may experience a lot of heavy, intense energy. That's that moon energy. And the best part about it is, brother, the card's going to better to pick that up. But if the energy is already intense and it's like it could be putting them in like a murky state of mind. Murky. Bro, it's a word. It's just how I pronounce some of the words murky. Murky. It reminds me of the word Milky Way. Milky. Milky Way, huh? Hey, you know what's funny? You pour milk in a glass. Somebody asks you for a Milky Way. You pour milk in a glass. And you tell her, "Oh, go that way." You know what I'm saying? Hey, go. There you go. There's your Milky Way. You know what I'm saying? Look, you put milk in a glass, you write way on the paper. You put the glass on the paper with way right there written down. Ah, there's your Milky Way. You know what I'm saying? You good? You said you want a Milky Way. You didn't say what kind you want. You know what I'm saying? They said they want a Milky Way. They didn't say they want the candy bar Milky Way. Shit. You know? I'm murky. Y'all a trip. I'm I'm murky. I'm murky. I'm murky. A murky Milky Way. A murky Milky Way. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that sounds funny as hell. Like it reminds me, like, what the hell? Murky Milky Way. You gotta have like that rasp voice, like a rasp type voice. Murky Milky Way. You know what I'm saying? Bro, one of my dad's friends, like, he's an elderly man. And the other night, bro, like, we was sitting there cutting up in the living room. And he was sitting there talking about, like, how some people, like, they got these these older people that have, like, this frog type, like, 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 how they talk like that. Like, what you gonna do tonight? Like, stuff like that. Like, it's got, like, a frog type of sound to it. Murky turkey. Murky turkey. Burnt turkey. Bro, I channeled to read, bro. I channeled to read a while back to where I didn't do that read or whatever, but I channeled this a while back. I want to say it was a few years ago. I channeled to read to where this was around Christmas time. Somebody was arguing and fighting with each other. I was picking this up. It's like, how can I say this? It's like this person was sitting there arguing back and forth for their lover, and yet it was around Thanksgiving time, and yet I channeled that they literally they kept on arguing the whole day on Thanksgiving, and yet the whole time they was arguing, the turkey got burnt. They burnt the turkey. They had the turkey in the oven that damn long, bro. They burnt the turkey. And they didn't have nothing to eat. They turkey got burned. Now, what is there to be thankful of? A burnt food, you stupid. They ain't shit to be thankful for Damn, bro, I know I ain't gonna be thankful for that, but that pissed me off even more. Bro, you literally waited all that time to have Thanksgiving dinner, and yet the whole damn turkey burnt. Boy, that made me mad, boy, I'm telling you. That would make me mad. But no, I did channel that a few years back, y'all. It was around Thanksgiving, and they had this couple that kept on arguing, and they burnt the turkey. The turkey got burnt because it kept arguing all day. It started in the morning, and it didn't want to stop. Like, they kept arguing, and they burnt the turkey. The 9 of Cups come up in reverse. That means, like food, like their wish fulfillment. Like, you know how they got the wishbone? I picked that up through the 9 of Cups reverse. I really did. I channeled that through the 9 of Cups reverse. Yep. Because that right there would be all about wish fulfillment, but that right there could be interpreted as the wishbone from the turkey. And I channeled that. It was actually a turkey that they burned, and it was around Thanksgiving. I did that read, but I didn't upload it, though. It was funny. It was funny, bro. There was a lot of hostility in that read. It was 5 of Swords that came out. A lot of hostility. Like, these individuals early arguing back and forth, bro. Throwing shit at each other. Like, he was doing this with the 5 of Wands. It was a King of Swords and a Queen of Swords reverse that was going at it. Yep, sure enough, bro. Three of Cups reverse. They got somebody that's up to something that they ain't got no business doing. I'm channeling that intuitively. This cop seriously won't get the fuck out my energy, bro. Archangel Michael's watching him. Archangel Michael's watching him. Why am I channeling this Holy Spirit? It's just one of them. Two. It's one or two. Two of them. Male and a female. Yeah, the 2 of Wands. 4 of Wands reverse. Yeah, look at that. This is against the law what these individuals are doing too. The World reverse. Judgment. The 3 of Wands reverse. 5 of Swords. This is electronic bullying. This is electronic bullying. Page of Cups. 4 of Swords reverse. Queen of Pentacles reverse. What is this Queen of Pentacles reverse doing in my fucking device, bro? This is the same one that's on these papers. I'm gonna let the FBI know this, bro. The law keeps violating my rights. This is possibly the same individual that's on these papers, bro. Like, there's something that's being done on my phone. You need to get these individuals away from me. Yeah, this is against the law too, bro. The justice card reverse. This could be this individual, but there's a few of them. It's not all of them. It's not the whole damn thing. It's just a few of them lingering in the energy is what I'm getting. They don't want to walk away from me, and they're doing something about the device. 5 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, look at that. Magician reverse, and we have the 10 of Pentacles reverse with the 2 of Wands. Yeah, tarot is used to basically get answers on a divine level and on a logical level, but it's more so about the current energy. Like, I mean, you could predict situations to take place, but at the same time, it's more so about the divine level, like what's really going. I mean, they got some people that read at a surface level, but I read at a spiritual, philosophical, energetic base level. Simple as that. Clarify judgment, Holy Spirit. Why is judgment here? The sun? Oh, okay, so whatever this is definitely being seen for what it is with the judgment card. This is an X. This is an X right here with the 3 of Swords. There's something that don't want to end out with an X here. This is in the energy here. I sure hope this individual knows this something is against the law. This individual is breaking the law, bro. If they doing something to my device, bro, they're breaking the law. I'm telling you, with the 5 of Swords, just give me the vibes of some type of electronic harassment with the 5 of Swords. It's not a lot of them that's in the energy. It's just a few of them lingering in the energy. It's not all of them. Even though the justice card's in reverse, it's not all of them, the whole thing. It's a few of them. What they're doing, whoever these individuals are, bro, it's against my rights. With the justice reverse. Do the higher ups know what's going on in this live stream? Do the higher ups know? It's not on a live stream, it's with my device. That's Queen of Pentacles reverse ain't supposed to be connected to my fucking device. She could get in trouble for something, serious trouble. With the world reverse, I'm getting this is being documented, this is being seen. Instead of it needs to get away from me, bro. Like, I'm telling you, they don't need to be in my phone, bro. Like, this is in violation of my rights. Do the higher ups know what's being done on my device? The 8 of Swords at the bottom. It don't look too good. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, the 3 of Cups reverse. 2 of Pentacles reverse. They know about some fake people on this live stream, possibly. With some fake accounts. Yeah, Ace of Wands reverse. Something about an earth sign and a fire sign ain't supposed to be on my phone. Three of Swords reverse. The Two of Wands. Okay, so they could be the one plan something about planning. I'm protected. Temperance card. Look at that Justice card. They clearly see through something. And the Five of Cups. Okay, so they clearly see that I'm not harming anybody. I'm not bothering nobody, but yet something is bothering me. A Queen of Cups has gotten bothered. King of Swords upright. They ain't too happy. Nine of Cups reverse, the Star reverse, and the Four of Cups. Somebody could be going to prison, bro. With the Justice and the Eight of Swords. This is prison. Eight of Swords, a Justice in the same spread. There's a female that's protected too. Yeah, I'll do Tyro and the guitar. Why is Justice and the Eight of Swords here? These individuals better get the fuck out my energy and leave me alone, bro. They need to leave me alone. Not these individuals, but the other ones. There could be up to 3 of them that's about to get their ass locked up. So why is the Justice and the Eight of Swords here? Clarify that for me. Empress. We have the Empress card, Seven of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. Look at that. Page of Swords reverse, that's slander. High Priestess reverse. Four of Wands. King of Cups reverse. Ten of Wands reverse. Look, Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. That patient man. Six of Cups. Six of Swords reverse. Queen of Wands. And the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so something is being discovered that I keep on being screwed with. I keep on being screwed with and keep on having to stand up with the Seven of Wands. And with the Page of Swords being in reverse, there's something very significant about Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, with the Page of Swords reverse and the High Priestess reverse. This individual ain't supposed to be connected to my fucking device. From the looks of it, I keep being stalked by somebody that has me with this energy right here, that ain't supposed to be on my device. How does that make any sense, bro? I'm gonna keep my cool. This fucking ex and these other individuals are gonna get the fuck away from me, bro. Leave me alone. I'm getting that. They know I'm not doing anything to nobody, bro. But I'm continuously being surveilled through my fucking device, and this individual's connected to that. Harassed over and over and over and over and over. It's a violation of the Constitution and my civil. It's a violation of the 4th Amendment. Yeah, trying to start trouble with the Knight of Cups reverse. So who is this that could be in the Eight of Swords? Who is this gonna be in the Eight of Swords and the Justice card? Who is that that's gonna be in that energy? Hey, what's up, y'all? somebody that keeps causing me delays after delay after delay after delay. Leo and Taurus at the top of this card. Knight of Swords. That's exactly who that Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles is that was just showed a few minutes ago. They better back off of me, bro. I'm telling you, this is something that's being done on my device. They have no right to be doing this shit to me. Two of Pentacles reverse. Knight of Wands reverse of Sagittarius. There could be three of them going down. Three of them. I'm getting three of them to be exact. It's not a lot of them. It's three of them. Nine of Cups. Seven of Cups reverse. This is being seen for what it is. Six of Cups reverse. King of Swords upright. The Ace of Wands reverse. Definitely a fire sign. These people don't want to leave me alone, bro. This is being seen. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Eight of Wands. The Tower reverse. And we have the pet. Yeah, they're stalking, bro. This is through my fucking phone. They keep connecting to my phone and doing something deliberately through my phone. This is aggressive stalking that's being done to me. And this is something that they're being seen to be doing. By a King of Swords. These individuals have something rigged, too, to where this shit could go against me over and over and over and over and over. There's something that was figured out about something being rigged to their advantage. That's all right. This King of Swords is going to rig their freedom from them. You ain't going to be stalking James anymore, bro. You ain't going to be doing shit to his device. I'm telling you right now, bro. There's individuals that see what these fuckers are doing to my phone. This is every time I get on a live stream, something's being done on my phone. And it's from the same individuals that keep on trying to cause deliberate setbacks and delays over and 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 don't want to stop. There's a female and a male here on the card. This right here is the camera on the phone. King of Swords keeps showing itself over and over and over and over and over. When I read on this situation, King of Swords has been coming out in the upright position, so he knows something. He knows something. He sees straight through something with the Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups reverse. These individuals refusing to walk away from me. Like, bro, whenever you put something against somebody, you are supposed to leave the person alone. But yet, this is what's being seen and witnessed. They're bothering me. They're fucking with me, stalking me with the Page of Swords reverse. What's on the bottom? Yeah, Ten of Swords reverse. It's something about my device. Keep doing something about my device. And the King of Swords is sitting there monitoring it, bro. With the King of Swords. I see who's bothering who. James is on here doing his reading, not talking to nobody, and yet these individuals, something about my phone. With the Page of Swords reverse. That would be a camera watching. That's the phone's camera. This King of Swords knows I know how to read my cards, too. Or could be a Queen of Swords. These individuals are being seen to be violating the order. They're violating the order. Good luck, bro. You gonna get your ass caught. I can't wait either. I can't wait for that shit to happen. They're violating the order. And it's gonna be used against them. Ain't me. It's them. This going back off on them, bro. I ain't got shit to worry about. King of Swords may say, keep enjoying yourself, James. Keep playing your guitar. Don't worry about nothing. Keep doing your thing. How's it going, y'all? I definitely have help. This is a hero energy right here, heroic energy. I definitely have help, and it's coming after this Wheel of Fortune reverse. This is this King of Swords. It could be several of them that's not too happy with this Wheel of Fortune reverse. King of Swords is trying to tell me just focus on playing my guitar, reading my cards, do what makes me happy. Ignore them for right now. Don't even pay attention to it. This could be an angel helping me out too. Why does the King of Swords keep on coming out through my cards, Holy Spirit? Why does he keep coming out through my cards? That's a pattern that has been going on. Like he's been coming out in an upright position, which is a good person. If this is a real King of Swords and not an angel, he is a good person as a character. He has great judgment as a character. He's very level-headed and very analytical. And he's someone that could be trusted in an upright position. Now, the reverse position, that right there would be, Why does the King of Swords keep showing up in my cards when it comes to this situation? Look, Two of Swords reverse. Or this could be my energy speaking up. I'm not really getting that's my energy, though. Look, Eight of Swords reverse. Queen of Cups reverse. Okay, Four of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles reverse. Five of Pentacles reverse. We have the Strength card. The Eight of Wands, that's showing itself again. Ten of Swords. Queen of Wands reverse. Okay, so it's something to do with a Queen of Wands reverse. Two Queens reverse here. The Four of Wands reverse. There's three of them. There's three of them. Okay, so just like I said, bro, they got some people in my energy that keeps on fucking with me. And this King of Swords is a witness to that. Three of Wands reverse. Look at that. They're manipulators. With the Magician reverse. Two of Cups reverse. Manipulating a whole lot of things. And he knows something about something that was done to me in that 3-bedroom house is what it looks like. I no longer live in that house. The Eight of Cups. This Queen of Wands reverse and this King of Wands reverse ain't making good investments at all. And there's something about a water sign that could have been manipulated and hurt, like she could have been bothered. Could have been manipulated out from talking to me or something like that. There's definitely a lot of manipulation here. And what is being seen is the Seven of Pentacles reverse with the Queen of Wands reverse and the Two of Cups reverse. Like, these individuals have been getting in the way of people wanting to speak to me, is what it looks like. By backstabbing me, bro, it hurt me very bad. Oh, okay, so he knows who the betrayers are. I've been victimized. Okay, so this King of Swords is definitely a eyewitness to me being victimized. And there's something very significant about the house that I lived in. That this was being done to me relentlessly with the Ten of Swords. And this is going to come back to bite these individuals. That's what it looks like. I'm not trying to blow nobody's cover, but damn, bro, it's a long fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Lady, I just had to say that. This is a long time. I'm reading y'all comments, y'all. What's up, y'all? I keep getting something about the 3-bedroom house with the 4 of Wands reverse. This was happening to me with the 10 of Swords. He knows I ain't had shit to do with all these investments, or this could be linked to conversations that were manipulated. With the Magician reverse, there's definitely a lot of manipulation occurring through some type of conversations between other people. But yet something is trying to make me look bad. But yet with the 4 of Swords, I'm not sitting there talking to nobody. Okay, so this could be pertaining to a water sign that was communicated with while I was in that 3-bedroom house. And he has something about some knowledge on me not being connected to that. And there was somebody doing something to me, bro, very hateful with the 10 of Swords. This was discovered possibly. So that would explain why I'm in this calm energy to where it's like, don't even worry about nothing. Just keep doing what you're doing. Play your guitar, read your cards, it's okay. Or this could be Archangel Michael, bro. I'm not really going to dwell on this energy or feed into that energy, y'all. But I could just feel when something is going on with my device. I can feel it, bro. I don't even need my cards. It's a certain the frequency and the energy changes. It's like a negative type of energy, you know. Right now, they're not around. They're not around right now. Of course not. Of course not. But the energy is back positive again. Like it's back the way it's supposed to be. But anyways, look, I'm not going to spend all my time reading the cards or reading the situation. I just want to see if somebody knew what was going on. And from the looks of it is, could possibly know something. This Queen of Cups really is not in the reverse position. She could be in the upright. So this King of Swords could be protecting this individual too. Something about some conversations that was discovered that's coming back to a fire sign man. This is the fire sign man, and we have a female here too. That would explain why this ain't coming from a water sign. There was a fire sign communicating with a water sign. This has been discovered. I promise you that. And this is what was being done to me. Oh, the trolls are mad, huh? They got to get on them fake accounts because the truth's coming out, huh? You know what the best part about it is? It's these same energies. These same energies that are on that. Trying to get a reaction. We're not going to feed that energy collective. I just want to do a quick collective read for y'all earlier. And to find out what was being done a few minutes ago, okay? But yeah, I did pull in that some of you out there you may either be in connection with someone or you may know of this person. They may know about you, but there was somebody that tried to get in the way of you and somebody else's connection before y'all can even talk to each other and build something up. If that makes any sense, some of you could be an air sign or you could be a water sign. For some of you out there, don't have to. You could be any sign, but I'm getting something very significant about an air sign and a water sign. Okay? The haterade. Haterade. They gotta add extra salt into it, huh? So they can be extra salty. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Extra salty. Bro, but somebody tell me, hey, somebody told me I was salty a while back. You know what I told them? Shit. I know I'm the water of the ocean, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that water may be salty as hell, but it's still beautiful. Deal with it. You know what I'm saying? What it gonna do? Hey, bro, you gotta have comebacks. You gotta have comebacks. They just expect me to sit there and just fucking not respond. I'm gonna respond, all right. Man, you sure it's salty, huh? Hey, bro, only on certain days, but I mean, hey, just like the ocean, it's salty as hell, but it's still beautiful, huh? How you like me now? You know what I'm saying? What about that sugar though? Because the sugar could be sweet too. It could be confused. It could be confusing as salt. But how you don't know it's sugar? You know what I'm saying? That reminds me of the song Sugar Sugar. Sugar, 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 sugar. Bro, just keep on saying that. Like record that and just keep on playing it back to back, back to back, back to back. Like what the hell? Look, even the train's upset. You see that? Look, we got the train's upset. Train's like, I don't know. Wait, whoop, whoop. That was the perfect interruption right there. I don't really want to call that an interruption, but more so like a union taking place. You know what I'm saying? Look, did he blow his horn again? You heard that shit. Look, did he blow his horn again? Y'all heard that? A union. Bro, you know what the word union reminds me of? Onion. I don't know why. It reminds me of onion. Maybe it's because of Ian, like that. It reminds me of onion. Oh, we're an onion together. Because you both burn each other with each other's comeback. You make each other cry. But that's what I ought to call these karmic relationships. Like instead of calling it a damn union, call it an onion. They're in an onion together because they make each other cry and hurt each other's feelings. Yeah, they in the onion, man. They ain't in no damn union. They in the onion. You know what I'm saying? Oh, soft ass personality. Hey, y'all heard I just said that? But that's the first. That's the first time I ever heard that was soft. That's when you know they got it bad, bro. They in the onion together. Oh, they both sulfur. You know what I'm saying? They both got that sulfur to them, man. Oh shit. Then when they smile at each other, bro, as being as demonic that they are when they smile at each other, it's like activated charcoal toothpaste. I'll tell you, bro. Hey, I'm literally talking about how they got two people that are demonically possessed, and it's like every time they smile at each other, bro, you can swear up and down. Their nicknames would be it's like activated charcoal in their mouth. You know the toothpaste? Activated charcoal. Hello. Oh, nah, let's say bye. They ought to call it bye because that shit's scary as hell. You know what I'm saying? Bye. And I know a damn hello, bye. You know what I'm saying? Hey, telling me, hey, for you scary as hell, bro. Every time, I'm telling you, bro, every time they smile, it's like activated charcoal. You know what I'm saying? Instead of hello on the thing, bro, they should put bye. Who the hell wants to deal with something like that, bro? That's the hell are pulling out of here. Activated charcoal. They got a dark smile, man. Their whole damn personality is dark. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. What they gonna do? Yep. Y'all want to hear some more tunes, y'all? I'm about to play the guitar again. I'm about to play the guitar, y'all. About to play the guitar. Hey, y'all, give me a minute. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm about to play the guitar again. So if y'all want to hear some heavy metal, some metal, y'all can stick around. I'm about to play the guitar. The guitar. All right, y'all. I'm about to be in there in a minute. Y'all give me a minute. Get this right here. All right, y'all. I'm back. We're about to play some tunes on the guitar. Y'all ready? God. That's a riff that I come up with earlier, y'all. But that sounds peaceful. Like it just got like a just a peaceful, relaxing energy to it. What's good, y'all? Hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and... There we go. Gotta protect the energy collect. To those that don't know, I read tarot cards. I'm a spiritualist on here, and I gotta protect my energy, so I don't want to be on camera right now. All right, y'all ready? Ah, I messed that all up. Alright, I'm trying to come up with something new, y'all. that's starting to get repetitive. Y'all been playing that for a while. And if anybody wants to know what tone I'm playing, what key I'm playing that in, that's drop D with the capo at the first fret. That's what key I'm playing that in.